I think Ignite's an interesting product because it can be used, it's used differently, or I would use it differently as an athlete, depending upon the race that I was doing. You know what I mean? When you're talking about sprint distance races, Olympic distance races, with Ignite, I would start it prior, to racing even, and then start using it right away during the race. Because I mean, what it's doing is, it's like I said, it's giving you that burst of energy, or the energy that you need, and with the sugar, which is fantastic because that's your fuel source when you're going that hard. And that's the thing in Olympic and a sprint distance race, and why you want to use it right away, or why you would use it right away, is the minute the gun goes off in a sprint or Olympic distance race, you're in sugar metabolism. Your effort level is that high. You know what I mean? So you're starting to rifle through those calories right away. Your body needs to be ready. It needs to be ignited and everything. So caffeine helps with that too. In the longer races, you can take it, in a half, I would take it, midway through the bike, through the run. In an Ironman, you could take it earlier, but you definitely want it on the run. Because same thing, you need the calories. It's a nice way to just keep on dripping those calories into your system via the spray. You don't need a massive amount. It just needs to be kind of a constant IV drip. That's what I always call it. It's like microdosing of calories. And then, but the other thing is the really, really effective thing also, that having caffeine is a big thing, because caffeine is a significant ergogenic aid, like it is. And it's, both the whole alert factor that we all know about, but also I think a big secret of caffeine that people don't talk about so much is it actually helps you utilize fat. It keeps you in fat metabolism for longer. And that's like a long course athlete's dream. You know what I mean? They want to be racing in zones that are primarily, or not primarily, but at least partially still using fat, because there's no way you can race just on sugar metabolism for that long amount of time. So the best Ironman athletes in the world are also very good athletes, or very good and very well trained to use fat as a fuel source, while also, like I said, which the caffeine will help. And then they also, of course, have to be taking in sugar during that time, because it's absolutely essential. And then, like I said, Ignite, the other great thing about it is then you can start combining the B vitamins and everything with that. And you're like, it's like kind of it's a nice little concoction. And I would say probably most importantly, and I know you guys talk about this a lot, is the delivery method and the absorbability, with the spray directly into the mouth. I remember when I was in graduate school in nutrition, that's one of the first things that, when you're in like a kind of a basic level nutrition class, they talk about, when do you start absorbing calories? It's like right when it hits your mouth, you know what I mean, in your mucosal membranes. And like, the efficiency of that, particularly with the electrolytes, is like really awesome.